I have another man up the pole. This time it's Billy O'Bray.
Nowadays there's bucket trucks, so you don't
Looks
find
like he's done it before. And Julie's next on our list, so don't go away.
Okay, we've been at the Champlain Telephone Company, and we've made a couple of the different areas. Otherwise, we would be covering some of the things we did at Chazy. But one of the things we're talking about is, I guess, voice messages. And who am I speaking with?
Julie Dubois.
Julie Dubois. And Julie, what are we talking about in voice message system? That's what you're talking about today?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our voice message system. I'm
Okay.
sure everyone's heard of voicemail.
Yeah, but they don't know what it means, maybe. Explain what we're talking about.
It's a system of sending messages, voice messages, back and forth. Sort of like an answering machine records a voice message. Well, the voicemail will not only record it, but it will send messages.
Why would you want to do that?
Why?
All right, give me an example of how I could use it. In other words, I want to talk to my sister in Texas, all right?
Well,
I could call her, or I could send her a voice message.
no, you
No,
wouldn't
that's not.
use
I
it
wouldn't. I
in a
wouldn't be.
case like
Okay,
that.
then go ahead.
Voicemail is used a lot in the business community for very busy people. Record a message and just send it out rather than sit and make the phone call. Most residential customers use it like an answering machine. The advantages of the voicemail over an answering machine are it's going to sound a lot better. There's no tape to jam or wear out and get scratchy. It's more private. It's more flexible. It will call you to let you know you have a message, or it can page you. You can integrate it with paging and
Okay.
cellular systems.
Okay. Let's take an example. My wife and I are going away today for all day. We're expecting some messages, and I have the service, right? And how would I get the service? Pay you so much a month?
Right.
Okay.
We've got it set up in 3 packages at this time. The basic standard package, which is very similar to an answering machine, and that's $3.95 a month. The full-blown package that does everything but babysit is $9.95 a month. You use it with call forwarding. You familiar with the call forwarding feature?
Yes.
You would put call forwarding on your line, forward your calls to the voicemail system, and the voicemail system would answer your phone for you when you're not home.
Okay. Let's take a $3.95. We're leaving for the day, and I want to change the message. What do? Dial a certain number and say, "This is 3971. Any calls to this line I want to be answered the following way," or do I just talk to a machine?
You talk to a machine.
So I don't say all those things. I just
You don't say
give
all
my
those
message, right?
You would program your call forwarding
Okay.
by dialing 71, and then the number you want to forward to. In this instance, it would be the voicemail system. Once you're into the voicemail system, you log into your mailbox, and it will prompt you on how to record a message and how to play messages and things like that.
Okay.
So you would record your message and hang up. It's as simple as that. And then from then on, your calls will be answered by the voicemail system.
Okay. Then it would say leave a message. They could leave a message.
Sure, whatever you want the message
Okay.
to say.
No, but I mean they would give them that message, and I'd say, okay, now if you want to tell me
It
something,
will play your personal greeting.
okay. But will it also take their message back to me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It will record their message,
Okay.
and when you come home, you dial into the mailbox again, enter your security code, and play your messages.
Okay. So it's the very same thing as like an answering machine, but I don't have a machine at home.
Exactly.
Okay. And I can change my message quite often, right?
Anytime.
Okay. Alrighty. Is it working very good? How long have you had it here?
It's been up and running for almost a year.
Uh-huh.
We have just been recently started rolling it out to the public. Everybody
Okay.
at the phone company was on the system. They were my guinea pigs. We all had to learn how it works and how to maintain it.
Okay.
I've had it for almost a year and I love it.
Okay. And you're the one that they would be contacting and getting the information from?
Anyone here,
Okay. If they were wanted to information, they would just call here and ask for someone with voicemail.
yes.
Okay, there's a whole list of items. I guess if you want one of these, they'll tell you all the things. You could call, ask for a sheet, and you'll mail them one.
Exactly.
All the different reasons why, the features and the advantages over answering machines, and so forth. All right? Are the business people using it?
Yes, we have a few. I don't know if I can.
Don't need names. No, don't give me any
Well,
names.
okay, one that I've already checked with Miramar Factory Outlet has one of our bulletin boards,
Okay.
which is through the voicemail system. And through their bulletin board, you can access any one of the stores. It will connect you to a store.
Okay. Now, pagers, is this part of the same program?
Yes and no. The pagers work well with the voicemail system, but you don't have to have voicemail in order to have a pager. We sell and rent pagers and the airtime. And we'd love to set you up with both a pager and a voicemail box.
Are you talking to the people out there, or are you talking to me right here?
You.
She wants me to say no on TV, or wants me to answer this. I can't transact business on TV because if I
okay.
do, he charges me for the time. He also has a voice system, but I got to find out about that. I do have the quick numbering, and I've got the listing, and a couple others, I guess. I wish I had one that I could push a button and my phone could ring at certain times, like when I'm eating.
Why?
Because I never answer the phone when I'm eating. I'm home, but I don't answer it. I just won't. I want to eat. I only eat. Anybody out there, if you don't answer the phone, it don't mean I'm not home. Because I will not answer the phone when I'm eating.
He's
Period.
eating.
I'm eating. Whenever I eat. And I get a lot of calls when I'm eating. I don't eat normal hours. Huh?
3 hours a day, though.
Yeah, 3 hours a day.
You can get voicemail and let your voicemail answer your calls.
My wife's got an answering machine she put on that I got and would never wanted to hook up because I don't like to talk to machines, but that's beside the point. But this, I know it's important. I know you get messages otherwise. Okay, anything else you want to tell us about your part of the business here?
My part of the business?
Yeah, well, whatever you were telling the people. You were explaining to them about voicemail, I take it?
Yeah.
The tour that was here?
Yes.
Okay. And this is what keeps everything right there.
That's it. That's the box.
That's it. Okay, how long you been working at the telephone company?
I'll tell my age. 20 years.
3.
I was 3 when I started.
Now, see, if you hadn't mentioned that, people are already starting to figure out now, see? Now I'm going to ask you what year she graduated. No, I won't. Okay. We're talking with Julie Dubois, and we've been talking a little bit about voicemail. If you want to know more about voicemail, call Champlain Telephone Company or your own telephone company, and I imagine the other telephone companies in the area have it. I mean, you can't sell it to someone in Ellenburg, can you? No.
Well, yes,
no.
we can, but it wouldn't.
It would be complicated. Yeah? It wouldn't be doing that. Your own telephone area. Okay, at Champlain Telephone Company is where we are. We're enjoying ourselves, and so have about 150 people so far today. More than that, huh?
More than that.
Well, when I said more than 150, that covers an awful lot, you know? It's like 10% or more, up to 50% discount. It means 5 is also included in that. We'll be right back. You're watching Hometown Cable. Program's called What's Going On Here. I'm Bob Ben, and she isn't. And we're going to tune out right now. Thank you. We're closing off at the independent, the small independent telephone companies. It's their weekend. We'd like to have Dave. Thank you. And the rest, we'll close out with Dave.
Right, thanks. Well, Bob, we want to thank everybody that showed up. It looks like we're going to have about 500 people here.
Is that right?
That's right. And it's great. It really is. And you know as well as I know that it didn't have anything to do with me.
Oh,
it's all these people back here that are doing all the work. Yep. Steve and Barb are cooking all day long.
Okay.
And Chris Reno is...
Yeah, Bob's been working hard back there.
Well, yes, she's a good cook.
Hope you eat here because I don't have to cook for you at home again.
But seriously, I don't want to thank you, Bob, and Calvin for being here too. It's been a great day for us. We really had a good time.
Thank you. One of the good advertisers on Hometown Cable right here. That's what keeps Hometown Cable going. Right. Champlain Telephone Company, Dave Southwick, and his whole family when they were younger.
Right, the whole bunch. Okay, thanks again, Bob.
See you next week, folks.